Western leaders have announced plans to cut off a number of Russian banks from SWIFT. This will make it harder for Russian companies to trade with the rest of the world. But what exactly is SWIFT? It's a Belgian-based system and it's run by its member banks and handles millions of daily payments instructions. It works across more than 200 countries and territories and 11,000 financial institutions. Iran and North Korea, though, are cut off from it. Now, SWIFT routes messages with instructions from one bank to another bank, allowing them to know where the money should ultimately land. Because moving money from one account to another often bypasses multiple banks before landing in its final destination, particularly if it involves foreign currency. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen says along with removing Russia from SWIFT, the EU will also freeze the assets of Russia's central bank.
We commit to ensuring that a certain number of Russian banks are removed from SWIFT. This will ensure that these banks are disconnected from the international financial system and harm their ability to operate globally. We will paralyze the assets of Russia's central bank. This will freeze its transactions, and it will make it impossible for the central bank to liquidate assets.
Ejecting Russia from the SWIFT network could cripple Russia's ability to trade with most of the world and deal a heavy blow to its economy. Russia has the second most users after the US, and some 300 Russian financial institutions belong to the SWIFT system. Being removed from SWIFT would mean Russian banks could not use it to send or receive payments with foreign financial institutions.
Our diplomats fought around the clock and inspirationally for all European countries to agree on a strong and fair decision to disconnect Russia from the international interbanking network. We have also this important victory. This is billions and billions of losses for Russia, a tangible price for the vile invasion of our country.
Russia is a significant oil and gas exporter, so this could have significant consequences for other countries too. European countries that rely heavily on Russia for trade and energy could be particularly hard hit. Russia supplies around 40% of the continent's natural gas. So banning Russia from SWIFT could also be costly for bondholders, EU banks and energy importers. Such a ban could also spur Moscow to accelerate the development of an alternative transfer system with China or other countries, potentially undercutting the US dominance over the global financial system.